from a big family party. This party my dad's cousin has every year. What the hell is this? Why is there always crap in these wigs? Paper. It's like it's not even, my hair is showing. It's like, get yourself together. Okay. It's going to be, this is the best that we can do today. Because I'm tired. I'm a little too tired. But I wanted to come on anyhow. So we're just going to leave it like this. Let me put my hoodie up. There. That's better. Okay. So my dad's cousin has this party every year, and we've been going to it for years. Gee, I can't even tell you how long. Maybe about 15 years or so. Probably about 15 years. And it's always a good time. And it's not that far away, maybe a half hour from here. And anyhow, it was tonight. So by the time we got back, and we brought my dad back to the hotel. Anyhow, I'm here now. So let's see what we can get done. Okay, Holly, Phil and I. Well, you have communication coming in, and it looks as if things are coming into balance. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. You should be spending time together with room for growth, change, and transformation. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but you should be feeling satisfaction around things moving forward. So, not so bad. Pretty good. Mario, love. When it comes to love, you've got the world at your feet and life is moving forward. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and a new journey is beginning. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you have a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got choices and options that come in around social activity. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and success comes in around love. You also have a Sagittarius around and possibly an Aries. Romance should heat up this year, if it hasn't yet. Finances. Hi, Mel. Finances. Okay, a new job or business opportunity could be bringing in more money and a wish come true in 2025. Plus, you may be working on a side business, side project, side hustle that's bringing in extra money. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief and also could be bringing life back into balance. Finances are strengthening this upcoming year. And then career. For career, you have good news coming in around career and feeling relief around things moving forward. There could be a new venture, or you may be adding something, a new business or job opportunity that may be coming in. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Career is strengthening and moving forward in 2025. Pretty good. Bella, where are me and Steve headed? Right now, in the immediate horizon, I don't see much changing from the way things are. Slow and steady wins the race, but there's good communication, and you're probably going to see one another. If you want to see something happen a little bit more quickly, you may have to express your wants and needs around the situation, because it looks a little bit slow moving, yet well functioning. Susie T, the Capricorn, and I, what's coming up for the next week? There's a little indecision around the situation and things are a little slow. However, you should be seeing one another, and there is communication coming in that should lead to you seeing one another, or at least making plans to see one another soon. I'm going to say maybe within the next 10 days you should be seeing one another. Be wise, general for next week. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A wish comes true. The world is at your feet. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You might be feeling relief around like work, school, or business. Jay, me and Brianna, Aries. You have a new journey on the horizon. Communications coming in or picking up. Listening to your intuition. You may be spending time together. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Things look pretty well functioning right now. Hello, what's coming for me soon? What's coming for me soon? You've got the world at your feet, money coming in, finances improving. A wish comes true, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with the Pisces or Sagittarius. Be wise. Oh, I did that one. Mariana, money. Mariana, money. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Maybe a little slow and steady wins the race, but good news is coming in around finances, and you may be adding a new stream of income that could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan early next year. A new journey leads to success. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, and listen to your intuition. Finances improve in 2025. Kevin, general. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure, and you could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Finances are improving. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Davey, general for the next 3 weeks. For the next 3 weeks, lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well, and a wish comes true. Could be spending time with an Aquarius. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Should be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Life changes for you for the better quickly, bringing in cause for celebration around finances. And you also could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Dr. Sony, general overall spirit messages for me from the blue deck. Six of Earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, and paying off debts. Five of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Pretty good. pretty good. Safi, why does Clary wants he keeps calling? Maybe feeling a little bit lonely, disconnected, and like, I'm going to say lonely. Maybe, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but maybe looking to like catch up, hang out, spend time together. It looks pleasant. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get together with this person. Anita, I don't know what Linglish means. Like, I need like an exact question. Aisha, what Chris's baby's mother knows about me? I don't think she knows that much. She may have heard your name or maybe may know of you, but I don't think she really knows anything about you. Samantha, next week. Oh God, be wise. Thank you. Samantha, you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could have a new job or business opportunity present itself. Listen to your intuition and lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or an Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Phantom, general. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around work, school, or business, and money is coming in. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe planning travel, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Whatever it is, it would be positive. Summer, hello. May I have a general love reading? Slow and steady wins the race, but lay down the law, set boundaries. Life is moving forward. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around current relationship or potential relationship, and be mindful that you're not getting pushed into something or manipulated into something. But as far as love is concerned, if you're currently with someone, things look pretty well functioning. If you're not with anyone, you could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Slow and steady wins the race, but things look okay. Alex, hello, hello. Will I make good friends and maybe even potential for a healthy relationship when I move to San Antonio, Texas? You definitely will. You have new opportunities that are taking you towards the 10 cups being full. The world is at your feet. Money is coming in. Finances are improving. An Aquarius is around. An Earth sign is around. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, a Leo, and then you also have a Pisces. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success with choices and options around social activity. Definitely. Definitely. Simran, when I told GC Libra about what a Scorpio did, they couldn't believe it and wanted confirmation if it's true, even though it happened right in front of me. Why doesn't she believe my word on why I cut A off? May feel like you're over exaggerating the truth. Whatever the situation is, it may be something that's like extraordinary, or feeling like something like that couldn't possibly happen. I don't know what the situation is, but she may want to, I don't know how is she going to confirm that, but she feels like it's extraordinary and wonders if you're over exaggerating the situation. Thank you, Aesthetic. You too. Lionheart, How is Joe during this time apart? This person looks okay. Slow and steady wins the race, taking time for themselves, feeling like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, feeling successful, maybe feeling or focusing on work, school, or business. Could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and focusing on success. They're okay. They're okay. Emily, when will a job position open for me at IEE? If it does, it's a specific procedure. I think you could get a job there at some point. Maybe sometime between like March and May, like between the 3rd and 5th month. I'm going to say like early spring. Holly, general for January. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and a wish comes true. Slow and steady wins the race, but a new journey begins. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. It should be a busy month, but don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? Something happens that makes you happy around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Life comes into balance, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and the solution to a problem is in front of you before the end of the month. You should figure it out, and it may be business related. Julie, if I go to Elmhurst on the 3rd for the interview, how would it go for me? I think it'll go well. New beginnings on the horizon that bring in happiness around a new job or business opportunity is possible. Pretty good. Baby, love. You should have choices and options coming in around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, because you can get what you want as far as love is concerned. Exploring your options leads to success and life comes into balance. You have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life comes into, you got somebody who is bringing in balance, but also an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a Cancer. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You also have a Leo and a Scorpio around. Red, general on the best thing to do tonight. Lay down the law, set boundaries, listen to your intuition. Success comes in around life moving forward towards greener pastures with choices and options around social activity. If you have choices and options around social activity, I would just proceed with caution, but I don't see any reason why you shouldn't go out tonight if that's something that you want, because things look a little like, it looks okay. It looks okay. Just be careful. Hi, Adonis. There we go. Got it. Gotta blow my nose. Like, what is it with my nose? Ridiculous. I gotta get my act together in 2025. And my father was laughing at me. He was like, yeah, right. I'm like, I'm getting organized. I'm getting organized. I organized my wallet. You know, like I put like the bank cards in one place and like, you know, like your Price Plus cards in another place. We'll see how long it lasts, but I'm trying. I even bought a planner. See how it goes. Gotta get my shit together. Liz, love general. You have a new journey on the horizon that could lead to success around love. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. When it comes to love, it could lead you to success. Got a couple of people here. You've got Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody from your past may be returning. Keep in mind, somebody from the past doesn't necessarily mean it's an old flame. It could be anybody from your past, but exploring your options and expressing your wants and needs can help your love life move forward quickly. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, somebody from your past returning, and also a Leo. Liz, for the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There could be money coming in or news of money coming in, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. I'll try it, Pilates. Thank you. Live, spirit messages. Spirit cards. The Hermit, Archangel Raziel. Spend quiet time in meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, the truth delivered without tact. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, and practical, successful time. Confidently accept opportunities that you're offered. You've got the Midas touch. See what happens. Pretty good. Pretty good. Low S. Love advice to me and EJ. He said that he wants to be alone, and I'm so confused on the situation. Looking for clarity on how to move about this. Yeah, it does look like he's looking for out of the relationship. So, the best thing you can do right now would be to give him space. Yeah, he's at a slow down, and he's setting a boundary. So, right now, I would just give him space. I would leave him alone, and then let's see what happens in a couple of weeks. Brian, are Amanda and I going to talk things out? I think you will at some point. Yeah, it may not be until after the new year, but yeah, I think so. Lucinda, general for January. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but Gemini and Libra come up strongest. You have money coming in, finances could be improving, maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan, feeling a little bit more financially secure. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pop Queen, how did my boyfriend feel about me confronting him about cheating on me? Did he deny it? Looks like he's not really feeling any way about it. Like it is what it is kind of a thing. I don't think he's telling you the truth about everything. I think that there's deceit around this situation. If you've caught this person cheating before, keep in mind there's something here around the situation that is not, he's not telling you the whole truth about it. Dakota, General. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. When money comes in, finances improve. You may be working on a new job or business opportunity, maybe a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Beautiful one for tomorrow. For tomorrow, lay down the law, set boundaries. You'll have choices and options around social activity. Slow and steady wins the race, yet teamwork is favored. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could have some romance heat up tomorrow or in the near future. Shonda, General, for the next 2 weeks. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and romance could heat up. If you're currently with someone, current relationship looks good. Growth, change, and transformation coming in. Choices and options come in around social activity. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Scorpio. Money comes in and finances are improving. Bella, do I still have a chance with the Aquarius? You do. You have about a 70% chance, yes. Julie sent an email. Let me open up my email. Sometimes it takes a second for the emails to come through. Okay, so the two, like, the situation, okay, he's not, it's like, he's not seeing, the situation, it's like two different things. So it really doesn't make a difference to him what she's doing in her time, because he like, she doesn't have to be faithful to him. So him catching her with another man, they're getting divorced. It doesn't matter. She can do whatever she wants. He is just defending her because she's making him look like an asshole. That's why. So it's like he's not standing up for her because he believes that she's not with someone else. He's standing up for her because she's making him look like an asshole. So that's why he defends her. You see, you're thinking like he's defending her, that she's being faithful to him, or she's not with anyone else. That's not why he's defending her. He's defending her because she lies to him, and he puts up with it. But the only reason why he's putting up with it is because they have a child together. If he didn't have to be in contact with her anymore, he wouldn't. But he has to be in contact with her because of that kid.
Okay, I need times like that. I got a pushy giraffe for Christmas.
Okay, you could tell them that. Go ahead.
I got pushy giraffe for Christmas. It's weird, but I love him. I think Skipper is actually weird, but he's so cute.
You got a plushy giraffe for Christmas.
Yeah, I was like, that's just like so. That's so silly. You know, I'm going to the bathroom too.
No, I'm not bringing you to the bathroom. You're old enough to go to the bathroom. You're going to be 5 years old next week. No reason for me to take you to the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? It's the reason why he defends her is because he's feeling like she's making him look like a fool. But it's not because like she's lying to him, but it doesn't matter. It's not like he doesn't care. Like she could be, like with the whole, screwing every guy on the Giants team. She doesn't care. He doesn't care about that. But she makes him continuously looks like an asshole. But he should just kick her in her ass. But he's not going to do that because it's like the fight isn't worth it. So he just goes along with it. I hate to say it, I see a lot of guys that are like that. Susie, journal for next week. For next week, you've got life comes into balance, disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could be planning travel. What do you got?
I went to the big room by myself.
And nothing happened, right? See? I told you. Very good. Good job. Good job.
Mama, we did have you, and I was in trouble, and you were doing that. I would just kill something.
What?
Like, if it was just here.
There's no such thing as monsters. Yeah.
This is just something romantic.
Okay.
There was a spider. It was so big.
A big, huge spider?
And it said something in there, and then it whipped the face off, and it was actually Skibidi.
Okay.
Big, huge Skibidi that was like eating me. And you were here.
What would you do?
And then I'll call your phone number.
And then I would come running over here and take care of it.
Yeah, and then you're like...
Davey, spirit messages. 10 of fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns.
I'm not done.
Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs.
Climb up your big ladder. And so you keep pushing and pushing and pushing.
The Hermit, Archangel Raziel. Spend quiet time in meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery.
When you push it, grab.
Julie, do I hear back from Hazel by tomorrow?
He has your shoe. He has your shoe.
Okay. I think you will hear back from her by tomorrow or very, very soon. Creative, general for life and love. Okay, let's do general for life first. All right, I will take care of it. Avery, please go lay down. It's time to go to sleep. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life comes into balance. Maybe planning travel, and you could have choices and options around social activity. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and money is coming in. Finances could be improving. And then love for the beginning of the year. Okay, when it comes to love, you've got happiness coming out. When you listen to your intuition, your love life moves forward towards greener pastures. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down around love. If you're currently in a relationship, things should be functioning pretty well. If you're not with anyone, you have opportunities or choices and options around love coming in that could be very successful. You have a Leo, a Pisces, and a Cancer around. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you do have a committed relationship coming in. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. You could come to a crossroads where at some point you may have to make a decision between moving backwards or moving forward, but either way, love looks like it's functioning pretty well in 2025, at least in the beginning of the year anyway. Not bad, not bad. Kristen, how does A feel about me now? I may find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, sincere, down-to-earth, loyal, and attractive. Pop Queen, did my boyfriend Ethan have sex with the girl he cheated on me with Nana? Or just wonder what all he's not telling me the truth about? Well, if he cheated on you, then he had sex with her. Or they hooked up in some kind of a sexual way. I can't answer what he's not telling you the truth about. I can only answer specific questions. But I would say that I think something did happen between the two of them. Exactly what, I don't know. But yeah, I think something went on between the two of them, and I don't think he's telling you the whole story. Exactly what happened, I don't know. But I would say something happened between the two of them. Yeah, I do think he's not telling you the truth about the relationship he's had with her. Okay, but text messages is not cheating. Texting somebody is not cheating. Talking to somebody is not cheating. If he's actively having a relationship with somebody else, that's cheating. Just communication is not, that's not cheating. There may be intention to cheat. There could be more that comes from it. It's definitely sketchy, but if you're just talking to somebody that's a coworker, that's not cheating. Simran, I answered for you already. Maggie for the next 48 hours. Maggie for the next 48 hours. Life comes into balance. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Overall, it looks like a good couple of days. Pallavi, love. Success comes in around love when you explore your options, listen to your intuition, and set boundaries. You have an fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be Sagittarius. You also have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success around love, making decisions that push life forward. Not too bad. Not too bad. Kristen, I may have spoken about what happened between A and me. How does he feel about it? Wait a second. I may have spoken about what happened between A and me. How does he feel about it? How does who feel about it? Or who did you speak to? Can you rephrase the question? I'm just not sure what you're asking. Cinnamon for tomorrow. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off. You could have some money coming in and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Avery, quiet down. Spectrum, general. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You've got the world at your feet and success is coming in around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life is coming into balance. You may also be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Kimon, general. Something happens that makes you happy around social activity between now and the end of January. Money comes in, finances may be improving, and you could get good news around business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relieved. Bella, how will she feel if I take her idea? She took mine. Disappointed, betrayed, and pissed. Also, maybe a little deceived. Kristen, how does A feel about what I had spoken about, what happened between me and him? So you talked to him about what happened between the two of you previously, and you want to know how he feels about that conversation. You may feel like the two of you aren't on the same page about something and could be feeling a little bit awkward. Maybe thinking a lot about things, but may not know how to handle the situation. Maybe feeling like a little bit awkward. There's a little bit of awkwardness around the situation. Or feeling maybe even like a little bit called on the carpet about something. Is feeling a little awkward. Davey, general for next month. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Cyrus, don't do that. Don't do that. Olivia, when will Dee and I have the opportunity to see each other? Seems slow. Somebody is holding back or there's distance between the two of you. You might have to take the initiative, set boundaries, or express your wants and needs around the situation. I don't see it on the immediate horizon. I don't know if it's something that you've already tried planning. Avery, could you get up and get him what he needs, please? Could you get him that ball so we can stop barking? You're not sleeping. Get up and get it. Yeah, I don't know what the situation is, but the two of you might not be on the same page as of right now. Cyrus, get up and get it! Jump down and get it! Jesus. Believe these two? Yeah, that's right, Cyrus. Jump down and get it yourself. You still got some nerve over here. Emily Shaw, Future for Jane and Me. Slow and steady wins the race, but expressing your wants and needs around the situation and perseverance seems to pay off. Life is moving forward, although it is slow and steady wins the race, but towards greener pastures. Communication comes in or picks up. You should be spending time together pretty soon. Can, what should I know? Could have a new job or business opportunity coming in, and you may be spending time with the Libra. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in or more of it. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around work, school, or business. Cyrus! Cyrus! Knock it off. Quiet. I did that one. Starfall, love. When it comes to love, listen to your intuition. If you're currently with someone, current relationship looks like it's pretty well balanced and well functioning. If you're not with anyone, you may have choices that lead to a well balanced, well functioning relationship. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a Libra coming in and also water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity around love is moving into the past and life is moving forward. Not bad. Nobly, will I book an acting role next month? Chance looks a little bit slim that you're going to get a definite job, book a definite job next month. I would say you have about a 30% chance. Yes, it's kind of slim at this point. But let's see what happens. Davy, finances. You have money comes in, finances improve, a side business, side project, side hustle could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lay down the law, set boundaries, cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Sun, Moon. Will MS put his house up for sale in January or February? February looks stronger than January, but neither month looks that strong that this person's going to put their house up. I'm not convinced as of right now. Diamond, finances are slow. Will our kids help cover our upcoming rent? Will it be okay? Yeah, I think they will help, and I think it will work itself out. And I think there should be improvement on the horizon. Dollface, love for the next 7 days. Exploring your options leads to success if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, you'll have choices and options around social activity, and love looks successful. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Listen to your intuition. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But Pisces comes up the strongest. You also have an Aquarius and a Leo around. Beautiful one. It's taking forever to get these infusions to get better. When do you see me being able to move my legs on my own? That's terrible that you've had to wait this long. I'm going to say maybe within the next 7 weeks. Maybe within the next 7 weeks. there should be some kind of improvement. T-Vet, any new energies coming in love? Yeah. First of all, you got the Magician, so you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. It leads you to the 10 Cups being full, and romance may be heating up, and it could be quite passionate with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or maybe it may be a Leo. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings on the horizon with also air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Hamar. Nebel channeled messages for Farhina. I don't challenge. I don't channel people. The situation or relationship here looks out of balance and unsuccessful. So somebody may be looking, maybe hoping for something that's just not happening. So I don't know who you are in this relationship, but my suggestion would be, if you want to speak to this person, reach out to them and let them know how you feel, because if you wait on them, they don't seem to be having any intentions as of right now for things to move forward. 555, I finally met a Leo. Well, I actually met them over the summer. We hung out again last night, went out to the bar, and he never hit back afterwards. Did I do something weird? I can't remember the night. No, I think everything went well. I just think that he may be busy or may have a lot going on, and it seems like he's kind of right now just kind of tied up with other things. I think you'll probably hear from him at some point during the week. CT, what will my dad think about the property materialize? He's saying that we will be embroiled in legal troubles and won't be able to come out of it. All right, I don't know what the situation is, but he's not happy with it. And I think he feels like this is something we shouldn't be involved in because it could cost a lot of money legally, and we're not going to be successful. But I'm not really sure what we're talking about. Mizpah, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and new doors open. Cause for celebration comes in when you explore your options. You got a Cancer coming in and a Libra. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward in 2025. There's probably going to be new energy coming in after the new year. Brenda, general for tonight and tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and a wish comes true. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life moves forward. You may have choices and options around social activity, and you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Tia, why is Leo being so quiet with me, his feelings, and next actions towards me? He's setting a boundary. So whatever the situation is, it looks like the two of you may not be on the same page, or the energy of the situation is a little bit off. You'll hear from him at some point, but right now his focus is on taking time for himself. Like he's showing as the hermit. He needs time to himself to figure out what it is that he wants or needs for himself. That's where his focus is. That's why you're not really hearing from him. You'll hear from him maybe within the next couple of weeks. Sean, general. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. You got the world at your feet. You may be feeling like better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Choices and options come in around work, school, or business. And social activities may be picking up between now and the end of January. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. That's it. General. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Slow and steady wins the race. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in more money next year. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe spending time with a Cancer, and you could be planning travel. Shreya, does Nikita plan on taking any action towards me next year? I don't see anything on the immediate horizon, but it's not like, like it's kind of a weird question to ask. Does somebody plan on taking action next year? Like, you usually don't plan in advance. Like, I'll reach out to so and so in June. Like, it's just not something that somebody really plans for. So all I can say is I don't see much action happening here as of right now. This person looks distant. If you want to speak to her, I would reach out to her. Did that one. Emily for today and tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around like work, school, business. Money is coming in. You got some money coming in. If not today and tomorrow, maybe within the week or within the next couple of weeks. Mega love. Anxiety and disappointments around love are healing and moving into the past. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, new energy may be coming in next year. That could be a Cancer or a Capricorn. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Emily, love between me and the ex-Leo, sporadic contact. Things look a little stagnant here with the Hanged Man, or things look a little bit out of balance. So I don't know, like, who wants what in this situation, but because I'm reading for you, I would say be clear about what it is that you want from this situation, rather than, like, make the decision either we're going to be together and we're going to be in communication, or we're not going to be in communication and we're not going to be together. Because you don't want to get caught in this trap, which could happen where it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it drags on for months or years, and you don't really get anywhere. So I would be clear about what exactly it is that you want from the situation, if anything, and figure out from there whether you're going to put time and effort into being together or disconnect completely. But the worst situation to get stuck in is we're not together, we're kind of together, we're talking, we're hanging out, we're not hanging out, and then that drags on forever and it just holds life up. And it has potential for that could happen here. So figure out what it is that you want for yourself before Things look a little stagnant. Crescent. Who and what is coming in next for love? Currently single. Negativity moves into the past and new energy comes in. Somebody may come in and make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Early 2025, that could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Sagittarius comes up very strong around you, although you could have a Pisces here, so you may have some choices and options. Slow and steady wins the race. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, and your love life moves forward. Not bad. Simran, why did a Scorpio humiliate me in front of his friends and my ex, and by body shaming me for my ex to defend me back in 2018 or 2019? Because it made him feel good about himself. He felt like it made him look like superior. It was an ego thing. Steph, Fez's feelings and future intentions towards me. May think you're smart and intelligent, grounded and stable, kind-hearted and caring. There is communication coming in that could come in quickly out of the blue, but I don't see any real specific intentions around the situation as of right now, other than communication. Steph, Leo's feelings and intentions towards me. May find you to be a loyal friend, somebody who is successful, hardworking, sincere, courageous, independent, down to earth. I don't see any specific intentions here, although there could be communication that comes in quick. This person is just kind of going with the flow of things as of right now. Gabs, would Penny understand that I like fashion like she does, but as a serious economic industry, I'm scared if I tell her I would seem greedy or delusional. I don't think that she would find you to be greedy or delusional. It looks more like she would think that you were like ambitious, creative. But I don't see her thinking you're delusional or greedy. And I think that she would understand. Yeah, it looks okay. Did those.
It's all going to needy kids. But we're needy kids. You're spoiled kids. No, we're not. Wait, what does that mean? Focus, Yours. Right, first customer.
Where the hell am I? Amy for the next 3 days for Sunny. Negativity moves into the past and something happens that makes this person happy. Their perseverance pays off and a wish comes true. They're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Not bad. Eminem, Taurus's current feelings and next actions towards me. May find you to be like a kind, caring, sincere, loyal friend. Fool is in reverse, so something may get revealed around the situation that may need to be dealt with before the situation could move forward. Next actions would be communication, probably through text message.
You'll probably regret that.
XXX, love. When it comes to love, you've got choices and options lead to success. Don't be afraid to set boundaries and listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Possibly a Libra. A new journey begins that brings in cause for celebration. You also can have a Scorpio around. Explore your options if you're not with anyone right now. Evie, love. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky when it comes to love. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be improving. If you're not with anyone, out of the clear blue sky could show up a Libra or an Aries. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. So it's probably going to be new energy if you're not with anyone right now.
Oh, come here, sweetheart. Can you please help her?
Tammy, I heard Jay secretly tapes people when they talk to him. Did he tape me when I spoke with him? I don't think he did. Fatima, oh, good morning. How does Mr. Gemini think about the texts and all the suggestions of the Capricorn so far? Things are a little bit out of balance. Justice is in reverse, which means one person may be sending text messages or making suggestions, and the other person is not really taking it serious, or they're not really thinking much about it. They're a little bit disconnected. Amen. Rest of the month with O. Okay, communication. All I see for the next couple of days would be communication. By communication looks good. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation should be helpful. If you have plans already, there could be, you may see one another. But if you don't have anything planned, you're maybe planning to see one another. But I don't see much changing. So if you don't already have plans, you probably won't see one another. But you could be making plans for the future. Either way, things look okay. M in general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Life changes for you for the better quickly. And career is moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Not bad.
Bluey, that's spoiled. There you go, sir. All the toys have been chucked. How does it feel, Mr. Monkey?
He actually looks a bit bored. How could he be bored? He has everything he wants.
Simran, will GC Libra ever believe me about a Scorpio body shaming me in front of his friends and my ex in 2018 or 2019?
Because when you have everything you want, he doesn't know.
Nothing feels special anymore.
I don't know that they ever fully believe you. Steph, does Fez have any romantic feeling towards me? I feel we have chemistry, but I don't want to pursue him if he doesn't feel the same way.
Let's try this again, kids. Nice one.
I don't see him having full-blown feelings, but there could be potential for more to come down the line. It's like anything else. Like you can't live life like, well, if I'm not going to be successful at it, then I'm just not going to do it. Like you have to take a chance in order to see what could come of it. I can't tell you that this person is like in love right now or has feelings, but there may be potential down the line to explore your options. If it's something that you want to put time and effort into, like you have to decide that. Cards can't make those decisions, but they also can't tell you that or guarantee something is going to be successful because you don't want to waste your time, because it's all about a learning experience. So you have to decide whether or not it's worth it. Gabs, Penny has amazing style and has great fashion sense. I've always loved fashion, but she tends to be a lot of women at Woodbine that want her style as well.
Who had sat on a chest by the side of the road for all his life, begging for treats.
And I'm scared that she'll think that I'm greedy. Okay, let's see.
One day, a gnome came by and said to her old
don't think that she's going to find you to be greedy. It shows more like you come off as perseverant, persistent, and ambitious, hardworking, and successful. Somebody who was grounded and stable. And if this is something that interests you, there's no reason why you shouldn't pursue it. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Perseverance could lead you towards greener pastures and bring in a new job or business opportunity. Even if it's a little slow and steady wins the race, things still could be moving forward around the fashion. So I think it's good. I don't think it's bad.
Well, I go to my story where he looks at the test straight away and he told us. Right, go. Oh, I don't know. I'll go ask Calypso. I can't be a story writer without a real typewriter. Hey, Snickers.
Ruchi, what's coming in next in love?
Except me.
You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and maybe a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it, and you're not holding yourself back. A Leo comes in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You also could have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition.
Why don't you come and see Calypso with us? Maybe she can help. Okay, let's get going. I'll follow you. Oh no, the English are approaching. Hey, hold and fire! Hey, we're shooting bows and arrows at you. Not real ones. They're pretend, Will.
Simran, how will GC Libra think and feel and react after reading my message I'm about to send them?
Please, can you pretend that they're pretend, Will? Oh, okay. Arrows, get down.
Maybe annoyed. May feel like there's something that is annoying them about.
Snickers, you sneak around them through those skinny trees.
I don't know if they feel like
Top of the hill to do you know what? Oh, yeah.
like something has been beaten to death, or just let it go, or okay, whatever, like they've like had enough, like they're feeling like enough. Okay, like they're like okay, I get it, whatever, kind of a thing. I don't know what it is you're discussing. Gabs, why does Penny think of me so differently than the others at Woodbine? Why does she trust me? Because I can tell she doesn't like the other woman at Woodbine. Well, it may be that you're a little different than them. So I can understand, like, the other women may not be, I don't want to, authentic maybe is the word, catty, petty, that kind of nonsense. I don't think she has respect for that, and I don't think she likes to get involved with that. So I think that she may feel like you're different, like you don't stoop to the levels that they stoop to. So she kind of sees sees you a little bit differently. Oh, what did I just do? Hit the wrong thing. Tia, what boundaries is Leo setting in his intentions towards me? Is he walking away for good? Well, he's setting a boundary here. So wherever your situation is, I don't know exactly. The two of you aren't on the same page. So he may feel like you want more from him than he's willing to give. So he's quiet and he's withdrawing, like taking space away from the situation. He shows as the hermit. And he may feel like there's pressure here, or you're trying to push him into a relationship that he's not really looking for right now. Is he walking away for good? He's distant, but he still shows as being around. But you might have to figure out what it is that you want from this situation, because the way that it reads is like trying to force somebody into something, or like not putting pressure, but like trying to cultivate a relationship that's just not happening organically. It's just not falling into place. And he's like withdrawing and pulling away. And the best thing to do right now would be just to kind of let him go. Because trying to fix it, talk about it, it's just not gonna it's not gonna help. It's gonna make matters worse. I would give him some space. Simran, does a Scorpio feel good about ruining our friendship or for after body shaming me? They don't feel good about ruining your friendship. They feel like whatever happened, they felt like in the moment they could do it to you. And I'm not gonna. They don't feel good about ruining your friendship, but they feel like, okay. So it's like there are situations, and I know for myself where I've allowed people to do things to myself and then been mad at them for doing it to me. But meanwhile, I allowed it, and over the years, people have learned what they could get away with me. And it seems like this person felt like they could push the limit with you. Have they felt bad about it, or could they have felt bad about it afterwards? Possibly. But it's almost like they felt like they could treat you that way. And I don't know if you didn't stick up for yourself in the past or whatever happened, but they kind of saw you as somebody at the time that they could treat that way. And they're just kind of they're not really investing a lot of time thinking about it. Like, it happened, it is what it is, and it's done now, kind of a thing. I mean, it was 7 years ago, so it's like they're not really, it's like something that happened 7 years ago. It's like if you bring it up, like they're like, well, whatever, like if that was a long time ago, like forget it, kind of a thing. And Lourdes, at work, Christmas lunch, I noticed my director was looking at me. Why? What were his thoughts and feelings at the moment? I don't know specifically in that moment. Something may have caught their eye, or they may have been thinking about something that didn't even really have anything to do with you when they were looking at you, because they're like distracted. They may have just been looking at you for whatever, but they seem to think that you're smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, hardworking, and down to earth, successful. Lydia, weak read, vibe, no man contact. I can't see. Okay, well, the overall vibe is a new journey begins. You've got here water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could have a love offer coming in. Listen to your intuition. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. It should be an okay week. It should be an okay week. Life's moving forward. Do you have a Capricorn around? There's a Capricorn here too. Maybe the Capricorn's new. I feel like there's not a Capricorn around you, right? Well, there may be a Capricorn coming in. Lydia, you doing New Year's? Yes, I am. Not only that, what I was thinking about doing, well, I could make videos. Yeah, maybe I'll make videos, because I'm going to do some prosperity rice. I usually do love rice, and maybe I'll add it to the candles. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll add that to the candles. Yeah, I'm going to do New Year's stuff. And I think I'm going to be home on New Year's. I mean, I haven't gone out on New Year's in a long time, just because I feel like it's a really bad night to be out. There's a lot of drunks out. And if there's not drunks, there's a lot of police out. And I just don't feel like it's a good idea to go out. So I'll be home. So maybe I could even do the prosperity rice live. If anybody, I mean, it doesn't take anything to make it, but if anybody wants to watch, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to. Elizabeth, what are Carlos's next actions? You got communication coming in quick. You're probably going to hear from him soon. He's overthinking something right now, but there's communication coming in soon. Georgia, money and love. Okay, let's do money first. Okay, you got success coming in around finances improving and strengthening. Money comes in, finances improve, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and a wish comes true around finances. Maybe adding a new stream of income, which also could be helpful. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Love. When it comes to love, anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may have some choices and options. So you have a Virgo here. You have a Sagittarius here. The world is at your feet. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news around love. Plus, you could be exploring your options with long-term potential around your next relationship that could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Let's see what happens. If you got romance here heating up at some point early in the new year, that could be bringing in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship that makes you feel like grounded and stable. Simran, how will a Scorpio think and feel and react after GC Libra mentions the messages that I will send to them about leaving the body shaming incident in the past but needing to place boundaries? Since I have no desire to reconnect and be close with them. How will a Scorpio feel after GC? They're like neutral. They don't really feel either way about it. They're kind of like whatever, like at this point. Crow's Nest, love for the near future. May have choices and options coming in. There could be something or someone or energy around that's kind of holding you back or keeping you stagnant. If you feel like you're waiting on something or hoping to hear from somebody that you haven't heard from, cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you, or relationships that are not well functioning, or situations or whatever it is, could help new doors open. You have new energy coming in 2025. You could have a Leo coming in. You may also have a Capricorn coming in. New beginnings are on the horizon and life is moving forward. Not bad. Not bad.
That's okay. I'm sorry I didn't make you. Yeah. Hey, we look like hedgehogs. Okay, kids, straight into bed. Yes, Mom. Dad, can we play hedgehogs? Well, okay.
Bacon, love for M Sagittarius over the next 2 weeks. Okay. They've got happiness coming out over their love life. If they're currently with someone, they should be feeling like things are functioning well. If they're not with anyone, they may be reconnecting with somebody from their past. They also could have a Libra around. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but things are functioning well. Janet, what will be the result of my healing spell for the reversal of the impact of negativity around me? The spell is a release and a restoration spell. Okay, I can't tell you the results because I don't know what you're doing or who's doing it, or I just can't give you results. Like, it's like, what's the result of my prayer? You don't know until it happens. But you do have coming in, if you're feeling undecided about something or someone that no longer, if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Clearing away old wounds and bullshit and negativity will move into the past, and life will move forward when you start focusing on like new things or exploring new options. Life moves forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and life is moving forward, so not bad. Simran, how will GC Libra think and feel and react after reading the messages I'll send them about leaving the body shaming incident in the past? Oh, I did this one, didn't I? I did that one. I must have forgotten to put the heart. Magician's heart, love for the next 7 days. Slow and steady wins the race, but you could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe feeling stressed out around love, but nothing terrible is happening. You may be spending time with a Libra. Things may be a little slow, but nothing bad is happening. It looks average. If you're currently with someone, there's probably nothing special happening in the next 7 days, but things look okay. Who's love? General for January. Cyrus, quiet down. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and good news comes in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Vartika for the week, general. Life comes into balance and a wish comes true. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Choices and options come in around social activity. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Yes, Adonis, the colored rice. Yep. Simran, my question was skipped. This is correct, GC Libra and not a Scorpio. How is GC Libra think and feel and react after reading the messages that I'll send them about leaving the body shaming incident in the past, but needing to place boundaries since that? So you don't want to be friends with either of these people? Is that what it is? They're also neutral. Like, they're like feeling neither way. But at some point, the Fool here is in reverse, which means more may still come out of it. So you don't want to be friends with either of these people, but you're just telling them that you just want to leave it in the past and you don't want to talk to them anymore. I would just end the conversation and stop sending messages. Just leave it alone. Because nothing is going to come from it. So why keep going back and forth? A Fool in reverse is at some point somebody may say something else about it, but it's not on the immediate horizon. It may be down the line at some point, or it could come up again. So if you don't want to have anything to do with this person, then just don't, like, if they come to your house, I wouldn't let them in. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want them in your life, don't let them in your life. But going back and forth and saying, well, I don't want to be your friend, but I don't want to be, like, it's not getting you anywhere. You're still in contact. If you want to cut somebody off, you have to cut them off. Like, you can't keep saying, well, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. We're not going to be friends anymore. You did something that bothered me 10 years ago and I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Like, you just have to stop it. You see what I'm saying? Like, just end it. So if they show up at your house, you have nothing to do with them. Leave. Go somewhere else. Find something else to do. Yeah, but they don't have to get what they want. You have to, I'm not doing this. And there's no way to not do it other than not doing it. So you can't keep beating a dead horse, and that's what you're doing. You're beating a dead horse here. You're talking about something that happened 7 years ago. And if you don't want to be friends with them, you don't have to explain it. You just have to stop it. And you're trying, I don't know if you're trying to explain to them, you're trying to make them see something. It's not going to work. You just have to cut it off. No more. Like, I don't know what you're doing by, how are they going to feel by getting the text message? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I don't want to be your friend anymore. And that's all there is to it. But you can't keep saying it because all communication is positive. So if you keep talking to this person, then they still think they're in there. You know, it's like the only way that you can do it is to cut them off. And no more conversations, no more text messages. We're done. That's it. You're worried about them and their impressions. Fuck them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They don't matter. You're trying to convince them of something and it's not going to work. It's like, you want to talk politics? I'm not going to talk politics. But take two people that feel differently about a candidate. One person is not going to convince the other person. It's just not going to happen. You have to forget it. You have to say, this is how I feel. This is how you feel. We have the right to our own opinions. That's it. You're not going to convince them. You don't need to clarify anything. You need to just end it. It's not getting you anywhere. It's like, if I like to drive the Volkswagen Beetle, oh God, and Avery's father hated that car. He hated it. I wasn't going to convince him that it was a good car. I wasn't going to convince him that it was cute. It was a pain in the ass to work on. He hated it. It is what it is. So there was nothing else I was going to say to him to make him, oh, but it's cute. It's not cute. It sucks. Like, that's how he felt. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you don't need to be clear. You just need to end it. Yeah, but they want to hang out more. You don't. What needs to be clarified? What needs to be clarified? People every day are ghosting one another, disappearing with no explanations. I had a friend of mine that I knew from yoga. Her husband got up in the middle of the night, took all his stuff and left. And that was it. Ran off with some other woman. There was no clarification. There was no explaining. There was, I'm the fuck out of here. And that's it. I mean, you don't have to explain anything. We don't have to be acquaintances. Hey, how you doing? Good, that's it. You don't have to be close with somebody or explain to somebody why you don't want them in your life. But you have to be comfortable with doing it, and you're not. So going back and forth, fighting over something that happened 7 years ago, they're not going to say, okay, I understand. I hurt your feelings. I don't want to be friends anymore. They're not going to say that because they think, hey, it happened 7 years ago. Let's forget about it. You don't want them in your life, so you need to end it. Otherwise, you can send messages until you're blue in the face, but you're not getting anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere. But you can't say, I'm going to be your friend, but we're not going to be close. I like you for this, but I don't like you for that. That's not how relationships work. Like, either you're friends or you're not. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you just can't do that. Like, it's either someone's in your life or they're not. Either you're going to forget about what happened 7 years ago and you're going to move on from it, or you're going to say, I don't want this person in my life. You have a right to make either choice. But you can't say, I want to be your friend, but I don't want you to say I'm ugly. Like, you can't say that. Like, they can say whatever they want. You might not like it, but you can't filter what they say. I have a friend, her sister used to say horrible things. I don't even think she realized it. She just didn't, like, no filter, and I just didn't really care for her. I couldn't, like, you can't make somebody change so that you like them better. Yeah, I just had to accept that sometimes she said really stupid things, and that's who she was. I mean, couldn't say to her, please don't say stupid things to me. I mean, people say stupid shit. Like, my mother died. My mother was a hairdresser. My mother was fucking dead. I was, like, really young, like 20. I was thrown out on my own. And do you know what she said to me? Oh, who's going to do your hair now? Like, is that what you say to someone who just lost their mother? Like, you're fucking dumb. That's a dumb thing to say. But I can't say to her, excuse me, we could be friends, but you can't say dumb things to me. Can't say hurtful things to me. Like, she doesn't know. Like, that shows her own ignorance. But that was what was in her head, and that's what came out her mouth. That's who she is. I can't change that. I have to just say, that's fucking ignorant. Like, that's stupid. And just be okay with it. You're trying, but you can't, because you're trying to tell them where your friendship is going to be. We could be friends, but we're not going to be close friends. So what does that mean to you? Well, I can see you on Tuesday, but I can't see you on Saturday because that's the night that I go out. Like, you can't, there's no way to define that to somebody so that they know how to behave. It's like either you're friends or you're not. I have friends sometimes, like my friend Kim. I've been seeing a lot of her over the last couple of months, but I haven't really spent that much time with her in like the past 10 years. She was living in Massachusetts. Now she's back. We try to get together. I grew up with her. My brother is friends with her. But I can't, there's no way for me to say to her, well, we could be friends, but we can't be that close. We could be acquainted. Like, you just can't do, there's no way to do that. Like, so she's supposed to, like, know what she can ask you and what she can't ask you. Like, there's just no way to put that in a box. Relationships are what they are. You could tell someone, look, I don't want to discuss my personal life, or I don't want to discuss my finances. My dad had a friend over the other day, and she said something like, I don't talk politics with people. I don't usually either, because people fight over it and people have the right to their own opinion. But, like, let's just say, for example, me and this lady had different opinions. I like her as a person. She likes me as a person. Why would I want to fight with her over something that it's just, it's a stupid reason to fight with somebody who you enjoy having. So I agree with her. Keep politics out of it. But you can't really say to somebody, well, we could be acquaintances, but we can't be close. And once you have a relationship with someone, you can't go backwards. I mean, people grow apart, but that happens naturally. But it's like when people are like friends with benefits and then they think they're going to be in a relationship, it rarely happens because you can't go to the end and then backpedal. You have to have romance before sex, otherwise, you're not getting romance. You've already had sex. Romance comes before sex. You can't be best friends and then be acquaintances unless you've grown apart naturally. But you can't say to someone, hey, I don't want to be close to you anymore. Like, it just, there's, you don't know how where do you go from there. So am I not supposed to call you anymore? Am I not supposed to hang out with you? Am I supposed to let you call me? Like, if somebody said that to me, I wouldn't even know how to react. Anyway. Yeah, but how, what I'm saying is, like, what is the boundary? You're telling somebody we were friends, now we're going to be acquaintances. But relationships don't grow or evolve like that. Like, I didn't meet my best friend. I met her on the bus when we were 16. I didn't say to her, hey, you're going to be my best friend, and you're going to be my best friend, when we're 30. I didn't have any idea if I would even know her at 30. But if she said something that hurt my feelings, I would just say to her, hey, that hurt my feelings, and she would apologize for it, and we would move on. Right. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't want to have a friendship with her, then you just need to cut it off. But you're trying to explain to her why you don't want to be friends with her anymore. And I'm saying that there is no reason to explain to her. Just don't be friends with her. Just back away from the situation. You want her to understand and agree with you that whatever was said was wrong, and that's why you don't want to be friends. But you could be acquaintances on occasion. And relationships don't function like that. You can't tell somebody else who they need to be in order to be your friend. That's not a boundary. A boundary is, don't come to my house unannounced. I'm not going to answer the door if you come to my house unannounced. That's a boundary. But telling somebody what they can and can't say to you, and where exactly your friendship is going to be, and what's appropriate and what's not, that's not a boundary. That's making, like, where do you go from that? If you don't want to be friends with someone, then just stop being friends with them. But you can't say, well, we could be acquaintances, and I, like, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? What would you expect from this girl? If somebody said this to you, what would you do? Like, you can't censor your words so that you don't hurt other people's feelings. If they don't like it, then they can have to not be your friend anymore. But I tend to be somewhat of an honest person. I try to phrase things nicely. But if somebody asked my opinion, hey, do you like this hairstyle? And I didn't like it, I would tell them the truth. Because I feel that a friend tells the truth. I know people that will tell you what you want to hear. Oh, yeah, it looks great. And meanwhile, you're walking around looking like wearing a mullet. The mullet lays like the worst haircut that ever happened. But anyway. But if you like that mullet, I would say wear it. If you like it, I'm going to make fun of you. I'm going to ask you why you have a mullet. But if that's what you like and it makes you happy, then that's fine. But I know people that would tell you what you wanted to hear because they think that's what you want to hear. It depends what you value. I would rather somebody be honest with me. Hey, I think that lipstick looks terrible on you. Okay, that's your opinion. If I said, hey, I value your opinion, but I still like it, my sister-in-law does it to me all the time. She says things all the time that she doesn't like, and I'm like, that's okay, I like it. But all the time, Crocs. People say, oh my God, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing Crocs. Well, they're comfortable. I don't give a shit what you think. I think they're comfortable. Fuck you if you don't like it. You don't have to wear them. My feet like them. Anyway. Anyhow. Beautiful one. Does my mom know the money coming to me? She keeps hinting around money. Yeah. Well, I don't think that she knows, but I don't think she knows specifically, but I think that she thinks that there's money coming or there should be money coming. Yeah. Tanya, romance coming in. Anything good happening? Romance coming in. Anything good happening? Yeah, you've got a wish that comes true around life moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Explore your options. You've got that earth sign showing up here pretty strong. That Capricorn. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings around the horizon. You also could have Sagittarius around. Pretty good. Pretty good. Red, weekend general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You've got personal relationships should be functioning well this weekend, and even actually maybe even through the month of January. New beginnings on the horizon, maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tanya, general. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Money comes in, finances improve. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have choices and options coming in around social activity, and there's that Capricorn again. Let's see what happens. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. How is your tooth feeling? Oh my God, it's getting late. Okay, let's see. I'm the Virgo. Did MO mean all the things that he said to me about me, or was he just saying all that stuff to hurt me? Well, it's a little bit of both. I don't know what your relationship is like with this person, but they may feel like you overstepped a boundary and things are out of balance. And for some reason, something may have happened where they just kind of lost it. So it, like I was saying before, I try to say things in a nice way to be as gentle as possible with people, but this person may have done the opposite. They may have just kind of went like, got angry and didn't care how it came out. CG, do you see me moving to another home? Um, Eventually. I don't see it on the immediate horizon, but at some point you have a wish that comes true around a new home, and maybe a little bit down the line though. Shamra, what's coming in for me and my Libra boyfriend for this week? There is growth, change, and transformation coming in through communication. Slow and steady wins the race, but things look pretty well balanced. Not bad. Not bad. Lourdes, New Year's Eve family is going to be celebrated in my home. How will it go? It should go well. Feeling grounded and stable, happy and content. Overall, the energy is pretty positive. I would say it goes very well. I think it's going to go pretty well. T-Vet for the next 48. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around work, school, or business, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you have success coming in, like around finances improving. Not bad. Not bad. Migu for the next 3 days. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your wants. You listen to your wants and needs and express them. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Negativity moves into the past. You could have choices and options around social activity. Maybe spending time with a Leo or a Cancer. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Lima, Justin, and I, we just met. Looks a little slow and steady wins the race, but there is communication coming in or picking up. You could be satisfied with that. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation looks helpful. Energy looks pretty well balanced. It looks good right now. Oh, good, Tanya. Thank God. Let's see, where the heck am I? Beautiful one I did. I'm Lourdes I did. I'm the Virgo I did. Kuchu, what's P's feelings towards me? Confused with his mixed signals. May find you to be grounded and stable, hardworking, successful, independent. May find you to be a loyal friend. May think very highly of you and may have a lot of respect for you. Lose love, general for January. Life comes into balance and something happens that makes you happy. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Money comes in and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Simran, understanding is needed from communication when you are in a relationship that you want to grow, change, and transform for the better. Communication is not needed when you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody anymore. You only need good communication when you want the relationship to flourish. When you want it to end, ghosting works. Like that's why people ghost. They're like, I'm fucking out of here, and then that's it. Tanya, can make a relationship head in my way? Yeah, you've got choices and options coming in around romance. You've got Sagittarius. Here's the Capricorn. Capricorn has been showing up a lot. Capricorn, Sagittarius, new beginnings on the horizon. Explore your options around romance that could lead to a committed relationship. Plus, you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Pretty good. I missed a super chat from Gabs. Oh shit, okay. Could I find it? Would I see it? Oh, Debbie, I skipped too. Let me just scroll all the way up and see if I can find it. Oh, I see it. Thank you. Gabs, is Penny going to notice the envious women at Woodbine when they're catty towards me? Sometimes the women are catty and rude in front of her. And she's already noticed it. That's exactly what I said earlier, right? Let's check. Yeah. If she hasn't noticed it already, she will be noticing it definitely. And that's why she doesn't care for those women, because she feels like they're petty and they're like, it's like low vibration shit, you know? Yeah, you don't have anything to worry about. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Life could change for the better quickly. Absolutely. It reminds me, I don't want to say too much, only because I don't know who could be watching this. Although I doubt these people are. There's a situation where, like, I just think to myself, like, I don't really consider myself to be a great problem solver. But when I've seen people complain about things that I'm like, are you really complaining about that? Like, you couldn't figure out how to handle that yourself? Like, I just wonder, because to me, I would have handled these two situations in such a different way. Like, I wouldn't even have thought. I would have just tackled the problem, which was so stupid. Like, anyway. And one of my friends said to me, we were talking about, I don't remember who we were talking about, but we were talking about, and it was about women. And she said, some women, obviously not all, behave like little brats. And it works for them. And she's like, that's not your go-to because you were never a little girl, which is not a compliment. Like, in other words, meaning I kind of grew up fast because of my childhood or whatever happened to me. Maybe being a little bit emotionally neglected or whatever, however it happened. That I never really was the kid that threw a tantrum to get what I wanted. So I grew up figuring out how to do what I needed to do. Like this, somebody complained about something that, like, I'm like, you couldn't figure that out. Like you couldn't problem solve to figure out whatever. And like one half of me feels like, okay, whatever the situation was, yeah, maybe it should have been handled correctly. But the other half of me is like, if you want your life to function properly, figure out how to fix shit. Like, I'm not talking about fix shit, like fix the electricity or fix, but I'm talking about problem solving. I don't know where I was going with this, but it was, oh yeah, it was women that complain. And I'm like, really? Like you couldn't figure out how to do that another way? I doubt anybody is watching this. I'll just say it. Somebody complained that there was. I don't know if we're going to start trouble. Anyway, okay, forget it. Doesn't matter. It's just, it's like if you were to go to the grocery store and buy a yogurt and it didn't come with a spoon, could you figure out another way to eat it? Or would you have to go to the manager and complain about it? That's the kind of thing. Like you couldn't figure out how to eat that without the spoon? Or if I get another spoon? Or maybe go into Dunkin' Donuts and ask them for a spoon, like that kind of a thing. Like there was no other way that you could have figured it out. And when I mentioned it to my friend, she's like, because that wasn't you. You didn't grow up like that. Like whiny to figure, like have somebody else fix it. Like you would just, hey, I don't have a spoon. I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts and grab a spoon. Problem solved. Not, I can't eat my yogurt. I don't have a spoon. Like I would just rip off the top and drink it if I had to. Anyway, point is that yes, she's noticed, or she will be noticing that they're, yeah, and that's why she doesn't want to get involved with them, or she would never get involved with them. Spiritual Beautiful, do you see any school for me? Yeah, there is opportunity for more school this year. If that's something that you really want, you can make it happen. Debbie, will Jake reach out to be support with something personal going on in my life? Will Jake reach out to be support? I don't see this person as being super supportive of whatever it is. You may hear from them, but they seem to be a little bit disappointing. Debbie, I reached out to Jake and others for support during a difficult time. Should I have asked him, Jake, or was it a bad idea? It wasn't that it was a bad idea, and I think this person probably offered their support, or their intentions could be supportive, but I just think that they may end up being disappointing. You may find them to be disappointing. Simon, ghosting is something that I don't do. People I still respect and just want distance from. I understand where you're coming from, but I believe when I still love someone, I want to clarify my intentions. Yes, but you're trying to... okay, you could do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you it isn't going to work. Because you can't tell somebody, I want you in my life, but I want you on limited terms, and the terms are mine and not yours. It's just not going to work. But you can do whatever you want. You can tell this person whatever. It's not going to get you anywhere. I do understand. I understand completely. This person said something that offended you 7 years ago. They want to be your friend now, and they don't understand why you're distant with them. And you're trying to make it okay for them. You want them to be okay with why you're distant, and it isn't going to work. It's like dating somebody, and then that person breaks up with you, and then you say to them, I want to still be with you. And they're like, no, I don't want to be with you anymore. You're on two different pages. It just doesn't work. You can't say, well, I don't really want to be with you on Tuesday, but we could be together on Wednesday. It isn't going to work. You can do whatever you want. You can tell this person whatever. You can clarify everything, but they're not going to get it. And a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, you're going to be having the same conversation with somebody about this because you can't go back. You can't marry somebody, then divorce them and say, okay, let's date. It just doesn't work like that. T's thoughts about how our friendship ended. It became very toxic and had to cut it off. May have been like very hurt by it. I mean, too bad. If it wasn't serving your highest good, then and it was unsuccessful, then that's fine. You have every right to cut it off. They may have been hurt by it and maybe didn't think that that was ever going to happen. I don't know what went on between you guys, but they may have felt like kind of like almost a little bit betrayed. It's okay. It's okay. It just reminded me of, I was going through a really bad situation once, and one of my friends said to me, I can't spend time with you right now because you're too argumentative. And at the time, I was like kind of hurt by that. I was like, I'm going through like a really bad time, and you're not going to be supportive of me or spend time with me because I'm argumentative, which I was. I mean, that's definitely true. And I was really hurt by that. And like years later, I realized that she was right. I understood where she was coming from because I was argumentative. And there was nothing that she was going to say to me that was going to make me feel better. And she definitely needed to protect herself from my energy. But in the moment, I was really hurt by it. So I get it. I kind of get why this person may feel that way. But you did the right thing. Gabs, so cringe when they are so rude in front of her. It's so cringe, so cringing and childish. She's so classy and smart. She wears a Fendi fur and the women argue like children. Yeah. Yeah, and she knows it. That's why she pays them no mind. Red, how will I be perceived tonight? Somebody who is strong, smart, intelligent, and attractive. Pretty good. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Pretty good. Adonis, I'll probably do it for both. I got to see how much. I don't think I have any rice here right now. I got to see what we got at the store. I got to go to the store. I don't know if I have any food coloring here. I think I do. Yvette, why was JV Aquarius so rude to me at the party back in 2022? I'm still confused about that. Was this person, okay, I don't know what the relationship here, but was this person feel like that you turned them down for something? It looks like they felt like you turned them down for something, and it was almost like they were like trying to be rude, like a sour grapes kind of thing. You know, like if you turn me down, well then you're fuck you then kind of a thing. It may have been a misunderstanding too. It could have been a miscommunication. Tanya, what does Tara want me to know? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life comes into balance. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and a wish comes true. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel successful and relieved around finances, and you may be planning travel. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let me go back up. Andrea, general. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. You have a wish that comes true and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may be spending time with an Aries, could be spending time with a Capricorn. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past as life is moving forward towards greener pastures in 2025. Not bad. You're ready for it. Life is moving forward and you're ready. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Charlie, I don't think I've done one for you. Thankful. Will you please tell me if Mark is coming towards me in love? I mean, they could. There is opportunity here, but it looks a little slow. I would suggest trying to reach out to them or let them know how you feel rather than waiting, because they do look a little slow. But there is opportunity on the horizon for more to come. I'm the Virgo, I did. Migu for the next 3 days. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life comes into balance. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Virta, general for the week. General for the week. You've got growth, change, and transformation that comes in around work, school, or business. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around work, school, or business. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You've got somebody can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and you may be planning travel. Amu, love. You've got, you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you do have commitment coming in, or possible commitment coming in sometime. Maybe between now and the end of March, there could be an Aries coming in or Capricorn. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. Oh no, Tanya, I'm sorry. You got the school card? Somebody does, yeah. Somebody said the wrong thing and now everyone's got to watch a video. Horrible. Red, any repercussions for going out tonight? I don't think so. No, it looks okay. It looks okay. New love, general. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and you may have cause for celebration coming in around work, school, or business. Could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well.
He has the dillies. We were so worried about the party. We didn't see he was sick. Then a clover cured Dusty, and they can cure Crackle too. We sure can. To make some more 50-50 medicine.
Zahaya. Does a kid want to make things right? I don't see this person putting in all that much effort. I don't know, like when people say things like that, like make things right or make it up to me, or like what is it that you're expecting is going to make things right? Because they don't seem to be putting in any effort here, and things are looking out of balance. So I don't know, whatever it is that you're expecting from them, you might wind up being disappointed. Macy, general for the rest of the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. But it looks like a slow weekend. Average. Charlie, I still don't see it. Can anybody else see Charlie's question? Girly, general for the next 7. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around work, school, or business. You may have choices and options around social activity. Money comes in, maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Clara, general for the week. You have money coming in, finances could be improving. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may run into or hear from somebody you haven't heard from in a while. Whatever the situation is, it would be positive and you would be happy with it. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Charlie, love for the first week of January. Thank you. Things look a little slow. Nothing bad is happening. It just may be a slow week, and there may not be all that much happening. If you're currently with someone, current relationship may be like slow and steady. If you're not with anyone, probably not much happening first week of January. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Yvette, D, the Virgo's thoughts about us not talking anymore. We're super close for years, and he's just up and disappeared weird. Maybe feeling bad about it. Actually, something could get revealed around this situation at some point. Maybe feeling bad about it. I wouldn't be surprised if you heard from him at some point. Yeah. Maybe feeling negative, sorry, or, yeah, regretful. Yeah, let's see what happens. Tanya. Will Edward the Capricorn make a move? He's slow. I think he could make a move. Let's see what happens. I wouldn't be shocked. Would definitely not be shocked. Karina, will Jay communicate soon? There's a slight chance. I'm only getting 33% chance yes, so I would suggest reaching out to them rather than waiting. Janice, General. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon that could be bringing in growth, change, and transformation. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon around social activity. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Teamwork is favored. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Sunshine, any new love coming in for me? Yeah, romance could be heating up with a Leo or possibly a Taurus. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon, so it's probably new energy. Explore your options in 2025 could lead to success. You're not looking back on the past. Life is all about moving forward. Dee Dee. Dee was rude to me last night, so I distanced myself a little bit. What's his thoughts and feelings about it? I think he thinks that you're annoyed or that you're mad at him, but he also thinks that you're going to get over it, and he thinks that everything is going to be fine. I don't know why he was rude, but he feels like it's no big deal, you're going to get over it, kind of a thing. Samantha's messages from Spirit. Six of Water, memories from our history or childhood, issues regarding children romanticizing the past. Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. The Wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Camilla, what is the energy between me and Kay in the spring? Energy looks unbalanced. The two of you are not on the same page. Cookie, well, the 2010 Benz that I want to purchase for my owns have a lot of issues. Cash car. I would have it looked at by a mechanic if you haven't yet, because with the moon in reverse and the two of pentacles in reverse, I would say there may be something that there could be a secret that hasn't been revealed with the moon in reverse. I would make sure you have a mechanic look at it. If you have already had a mechanic look at it and they said it was okay, moon is in reverse, something may get revealed that's unknown. I don't know what that is. Blue skies, does a man feel bad for treating me bad and lying to me? I don't see this person feeling bad as of right now. And Buso, what will be Charles's next actions towards me? There should be communication that comes in, but it looks a little slow. Butterfly A, General Sunday, today, and Monday. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You have something happening that makes you happy between now and the end of Monday. And with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve. Star, will my VBA get approved? Money and timing. It could get approved at some point, but the chance right now looks slim, so I can't really give you timing because it might take some time. Hi, Val. May I please have an energy read regarding money and finances in January? With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that push things forward and strengthen your finances. Pretty good. Tanya, A, the Aries intentions or next move. Good. There could be romance coming in, communication. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you need to. The next intention would be communication, though, from them. And then that could lead to romance and things moving forward.
Did someone else taste the pie?
Simran, how will I feel when more information comes out of GC, Libra, a Scorpio situation? You said something about the Fool in reverse, about the situation coming up again later down the line, not immediate.
If Tango says she didn't do it, I believe her.
You may be feeling angry or annoyed.
This pie.
Tanya, me and Mike Sagittarius. You've got communication coming in. Things get unstuck and could be moving forward in the month of January. Pretty good. Adonis. I hadn't posted the question. How are V's meds doing? I think the treatment is lifelong. I notice improvements, but slow. I do think, I do think that there is something that's going to be lifelong, and it's a slow and steady wins the race kind of process. I think that they work when they're taken. My fear here is that they could sometimes feel better or feel like they don't need them, which is so common that people feel like, oh, I don't need this anymore. And then they have like a setback. And as far as lifelong, I do think that they're going to be taking something lifelong, but it could change over the years. And there may be like a big improvement, like big picture wise. Spiritually Beautiful, is Camilla talking about my boyfriend Kay? I just want to know. Is this person talking about your boyfriend? Or talking to your boyfriend? I don't see this person talking about your boyfriend. Samantha, general for MU, current relationship. This person, like you're asking about MU's current relationship. They may be feeling grounded and stable. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures, but it is a little slow and steady. Communication looks good, or communication should be improving. They're listening to their intuition. And a disappointment is healing and moving into the past around our current relationship. Looks okay. Alicia, oh, welcome. Is my boyfriend Andrew cheating on me? No, I don't think he is. And Buso, I answered for you already. Rosie, 2025 things to look forward to. walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Money coming in. You could be planning travel. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Oh, your current relationship, Samantha, no, it should be good. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but things are well functioning, and communication should be picking up between the two of you. But spiritually beautiful, if there's somebody in here asking about a K and you're, how is that making you fully tapped in? It, to me, it's being paranoid. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, like, you know how I say sometimes people are paranoid? Some people have intuition, and then some people maybe feeling like hopeful or like wanting to read what you want to read. But asking if somebody on the internet is asking about your specific boyfriend when we have people from all over the world in here, that to me is not being tapped in. That's like a paranoid thing. Yeah, I agree with Mel. You can't use your intuition to spy on people, but like to me, it's being paranoid, right? Like I'm trying to think of a situation. Okay, remember how I spoke about years ago about that guy Matt that I was friends with? I thought that something was going to happen between him and I, and then he wound up being with somebody else. When him and her were going to Princeton for to do some kind of an interview for some kind of bullshit, whatever it was, and I had this nagging feeling like that there was just something that was going to be going on with them. I didn't like that they were going on this long car ride together, that they were going to be alone for all those hours. I don't know how far away Princeton is, but I think it's a couple of hours away from here. And it was nagging at me and nagging at me. And I kept saying to myself, it's in your head. Nothing is happening. It's in your head. She has a boyfriend. She was living in like 96th Street, Midtown Manhattan, in like a high rise with like, I'm like, there, she's not with him. Like, and he was living like not there. And she was like in like the heart and soul of Midtown Manhattan in a great neighborhood, living with somebody who had big money. And there was just like this nagging feeling. And I was trying to ignore it. I kept saying, there's nothing going on, there's nothing going on. But my intuition was telling me that there was something going on. I didn't want to believe it. Then there are times where I've been paranoid about something that just was not true. You got to figure out what the difference is. But why? What would make you think that somebody on the internet is specifically talking about your specific boyfriend? Like that, like that has nothing to do with intuition. Like you couldn't be thinking that that was really an intuitive thing. So you got to figure out, what does that have to do with being tapped in? Like even intuitive people they're not right about everything 100% of the time. So you got to ask yourself, what is it that you're looking to, what are you really, why are you asking that question? You have to be honest with yourself. Anyway.
My sticky mix solution should help take care of that sticky.
I'm in Eastern. Infinity, why didn't Aquarius reply to my message? They may be busy. They could be kind of out and about, and they may not be looking to talk right now. They just may have other things going on.
That'd be mighty helpful. Just be careful around the tar. One touch and you'll be stuck. Come on, Clover.
Jackie, when will TP message me back? Maybe within the week. Yeah, but what are you second guessing? Like, you have to figure out, what are you second guessing? Were you really having an intuitive feeling that this person was talking with your boyfriend and that's who they were asking about? Or did you just see the letter and that made you think, because you are constantly feeling like somebody is going to steal him from you, that this person must be talking about your boyfriend? There's two different things. But in order to be, you have to be honest with yourself before you can be intuitive with anyone. And being fully tapped in, you're not going to be attracted to people that are fucking around, because you're not going to be interested in that. So if you're interested, or you're with somebody who is not giving you 100%, then you're not tapped in, because you're still trying to make something that's not. Like, you're not going to make somebody faithful to you. No matter, they're either going to be faithful to you or they're not. But you can knock off every single woman in this world, and then they'll be with somebody else anyway, because that's who they are. So you have to figure out, where is this coming from? Like, having serious intuition, or just, I saw that initial and that's my boyfriend's initial and that's why I'm asking. So you have to answer those questions yourself. Anonymous, what was Scorpio's intentions towards me after our call? They don't seem to have any specific intentions as of right now, although there is more communication coming in. I would be clear with this person about what you want, because they seem to be a little all over the place. But if you set a boundary or say what you want, you may get what you want from the situation. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Anybody else here I haven't answered for yet?
So I guess we'll just rescue Clara together too.
Tanya for the next 48. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. The world is at your feet. You may be spending time with a Capricorn. Money comes in, finances improve. And you may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Adonis, does V still look at my profile? What to know? Okay, let's see. I think that they do look at your profile pretty frequently. And I think, it's almost like they're trying to, find out information, even though there's, nothing for them to see. It's not like you're hiding anything. But, it's almost like they're looking, they're snooping, they want to know, or they're... But, yeah, they look at the profile and... Yeah. And they stay connected. They probably look at it a lot more than we think they do. Well, Samantha, just like I just said, really figuring out when you're having an intuitive feeling versus like wishful thinking, because there's sometimes like you ever hear somebody, oh, I just know it in my bones. I just know it in my bones. Like this is the right thing for me. But that's a lot of times that's not true. A lot of times that's more of like wishful thinking or luck or yeah, I always feel like with the things that are very extreme, those things are usually not really true. But it goes back to like being honest with yourself. Like what I always say this to people, what are your intentions? People are always like, what are their intentions? No, but what are your intentions? Right? You're asking me, should I wish him a happy birthday? You haven't spoken to him in 6 months. What are your intentions? Do you want to reach out to this person and wish them a happy birthday? There is a reason, and you have to be honest with yourself. And it's the same thing with intuition. You have to be honest with what you're really feeling. If you're seeing somebody or talking to somebody and they're half-assed in, half-assed out, you have to be honest with what you're getting from that situation. And sometimes like people are like, it's like wishful thinking. Oh well, I just know it's going to improve, it's going to improve, it's going to improve. Nothing's improved in 10 years, but it's going to improve, it's going to improve. It's not. You're not being honest with yourself. And it's the same thing with like with your intuition. It's like, what am I really feeling? Am I really feeling a paranoid feeling? Like, or am I really picking up something that's intuitive? And sometimes you're going to be wrong. Like, well, everybody is. There's just nobody's right about everything 100% of the time. But what are my intentions towards this situation? What am I hoping is going to happen? And then you kind of got to go from there. And trusting it. Like something doesn't feel right. Like I sometimes I have situations like with family members that sometimes I'm not really sure where this is going or what they meant by that. And sometimes I have to just let it go. Like but am I feeling something that's intuitive? Did somebody say something to me and like I took offense to it and then maybe they didn't really mean it that way? Because that happens too. But I think it comes down to like really sitting and thinking honestly about what it is that I'm feeling and trusting it. I think that helps it. Adonis, but right. And then just changing your picture probably. Why was the picture changed? Was it done for me? Did it mean something? Is somebody else looking at it? That kind of shit. Tanya, that's how I felt in my marriage. Something just didn't feel right. Yeah, and then sometimes you just ignore it, right? How many times have we done that? I had a friend say to me once with somebody that she was dating. She's like, if I'm honest with myself, the red flags were all there. The red flags were flying by and I was just ignoring them. And I'm like, you know what? I've done it too. She's like, but it was all there. I get it. I totally get it. You know what? That's true. There is the magical thinking thing. That's dangerous. The thing is that once again, it goes back to like we're inundated with bullshit. Our whole lives, bullshit. Fairy tales, Walt Disney, Friends. It's all fairy tales. Like I have friends that are guys from high school. I didn't marry them. I didn't have a baby with them. I had a baby with somebody I went to high school with that I wasn't involved with in high school. Like the way things happen don't happen the way that we see it on TV or that we believe it's going to happen. And unfortunately, we're kind of like programmed to, it's a sign, it's a sign, it's a sign. I mean, I don't remember what ridiculous movie I was watching. It was years ago. And I thought that it was so perfect for whatever the situation that I was going through. I can't remember what movie it was. Was it Made in Manhattan maybe with J-Lo? I don't remember. Whatever it was, I thought that was going to be my life. wedding planner, maybe. I don't know. Was J-Lo in that? Whoever, whatever the situation was, I was home by myself on like a Saturday night eating ice cream, thinking that that was going to happen to me. It doesn't happen. And like magical thinking, yeah, I mean, it sounds nice, but we have to go with reality and the reality of whatever the situation is. And sometimes we don't, most of the time we just don't get the fairy tale. That's just not reality. And you have to look at what's really happening in the situation. Like, if he's fucked around on you before, he'll probably fuck around on you again, because that's who he is. It doesn't have anything to do with you, but it has to do with him. If your boss has treated you like shit and disrespected you for the last 10 years, the next 10 years are probably going to be the same. Best predictor of the future is what's happened in the past. But yet we still sometimes think, oh, well, maybe it's going to be different this time. Here's a newsflash. It's not. But yet we still do it. I get it. You ignored it for 10 years. Yeah, I get it. Forward moving. Any positive things happening in January? Slow and steady wins the race, but a wish comes true. New beginnings on the horizon. Money comes in. Finances could be improving. Growth, change, and transformation around career is possible. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Not bad. Yeah, we definitely learn. Oh, I get a lot of compliments on this hoodie. One of my friends bought it for me at Walmart. I love it too. All the years pass and she's still not with Ben. I know. Oh, and then what about that? I didn't see it, but I saw some YouTube person did a documentary on how she put out a documentary that she paid for about how perfect her and Ben's life was, or how they were supposed to be, how they found each other, or whatever the crap was. And then they're getting divorced. I mean, it's just, we need to stop this nonsense. Anyhow, Mel, general. You've got money coming in, finances improving, and you may be investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money. Listen to your intuition. Making decisions that push life forward. You're not looking back on the past. New beginnings are on the horizon in the new year that bring in happiness around like career. You may be planning travel, and you could be spending time with a Leo. Samantha, I don't like J-Lo. I don't either. Something about her just isn't good. She's full of shit. Yeah. I don't care for her either. I think, probably a lot of people think that they're better than everybody else, but yeah. I don't care for her either. But if you have to write a documentary on like your love story, it's false. Because people that live real lives don't have to do that. You know, people that are really living and doing things or not. Like, for example, I had a big family party tonight. I was at the party. I didn't look at my phone once because that's what I was doing. I was talking to my family members I hadn't seen. I was enjoying the moment. Like a fake situation would be somebody that would have been taking 700 pictures and posting them. Look at my family. That's fake. That's fake. What's real is that I was actually there participating in the conversation and listening to people talk. You want a fake life? You want a real life? Because the fake life is going to be, you know, like it sparkles and shines, but it's fake. And then the real life is like a little bit dull, but real. It's just how it is. Oh, the tour was a joke. Yeah, I thought they canceled it. Samantha, why does M keep acting shady? I try to ignore it. Well, they're not honest. They show as being deceitful, and that could lead to an argument. I don't know what your relationship is with this person.
Okay, well, I guess we don't need to use it. Hello?
I don't think, well, I would call them out on it the next time and see what they say, because they're a little deceitful, and if you call them out on it, I want to see what happens. Something may slip, or they may over something. Yeah, they're not being honest about something. I'm just not sure what's going on. Tanya, like my friend says, how she's wonderful. Her husband, meanwhile, her social media is full. Yeah, I know. It's craziness. Alpha for tomorrow. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. And don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around personal relationships. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Because I got to wrap it up. Ariana, did Penn have intimacy bed with another woman in the past 3 days, or is he planning on being intimate with someone else? I don't think that he's been with anyone recently, but there may be something going on that could be coming up maybe within like the month or 6 weeks. There may be something coming up. I don't think that this person is being legit 100%. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. If for some reason I'm not on tomorrow, I should be on Monday. I'm taking my dad back to the airport on Monday. So tomorrow, things will go back to normal next week. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later.